Hi everyone, it's Colin Adams and welcome to my mini-series of top tips for growing your own business. I want to share with you over a series of short videos how I've learned to build and maintain a successful business over the last 24 years. What I've found is that to put the foundations in and create longevity, there are 5 key steps really that you need in order to put the foundations in for your business and make sure that you get off to a steady start. So this video is all about step 2, mending your mindset. So what do I mean by that? Well, most people when they start their business focus on 3 key things: the knowledge that they've developed over several years, the skills that they've worked on and improved on and become really competent with over a long period of time that they're going to apply to their business, and then putting processes in place for consistency. They are really, really important factors that will help you get off to a good start. But one thing, having spoken to lots of business owners over the years, that they tend to forget about sometimes is their mindset. Mindset is just as, if not more important than all 3 of those other factors. If you haven't got your mindset right, there's a real danger that when the going starts to get tough, you're going to falter, you're going to start having doubts, and you could well give up. And statistics tell us that the majority of small businesses in the UK tend to fail within 2 years. And my big suspicion is that the main reason for that is more to do with the owner's mindset than anything else. So, what can we do to mend our mindset? Well, there are a few key things that we can really work on to make sure that we've got that strength that we need to keep the thing going when things get difficult. First and foremost, before you even start, what are your reasons for going into business? This might sound like a strange question, but you need to stop thinking about the reasons for not doing it. Most people I speak to, and I'm guilty of this as well, when I first started, all I did was worry about all the things that could go wrong. What if this? What if that? What if I can't pay the mortgage? What if I can't find customers? What if I can't beat the competition or keep up with them? And I had a mentor at the time, Bob, who really, really helped me with this. He said, "Carl, just hang on a minute. All you seem to be talking about are the things that could go wrong. What is your reason for wanting to do this? What are the things that could actually go right and the real benefits that you could have if you were successful?" And immediately I started thinking on a completely different path about all the wonderful things that could happen, the things that I really wanted that my current job wasn't giving me. So stop just thinking about the reasons for not doing it and get a piece of paper and start writing down your reasons for doing it. Really important thing to stop doing is listening to people who are trying to put you off, because they will. Stop listening to them if they're trying to put you off achieving your dream. They may not have your best interests at heart, even if you think they have. The question you've got to ask yourself is, have these people who are giving me advice, have they actually got the experience and knowledge to be able to give me that advice? Have they actually done it themselves? Bob said to me, these people who are telling you that, it's going to be a really bad idea, have they actually done it themselves? Have they had their own businesses? My answer was no. He said, well, you need to think carefully about why you think they're saying that to you then. So get around people who know what they're talking about, people who can give genuine advice because they've walked the walk. Number 2, what do you think you're worth? You really need to think about your value. Do some research and find out what other people in your field are charging. When I started my training business, the going rate was around £500 a day. So if you're working 10 hours a day, that's £50 an hour, which was a heck of a lot more than I was earning in my current job. So that was a little bit scary to think about in those early days. But you've really got to understand your true value. Ask yourself, are you going for a low ticket audience or perhaps a high ticket audience? What I mean by that is, how much are you charging? The sort of work I'm doing is what you would probably call high ticket, because we're talking, 10 to 12 people on every course, each of whom pay a fee to come on that course. So that is a relatively high ticket item for an organisation who are putting a dozen people on a training programme. So you've got to think about how much work you have to do to earn enough money to pay your bills and create the lifestyle that you want. So think carefully about that. Don't go cheap because you've got imposter syndrome, which is this phrase that's bandied about quite a lot now, but a lot of people do start off with lots of confidence, and of course when they hit the brick wall and start getting no's, they start wondering whether or not they actually are worthy of doing whatever they've set out to do. Number 3, develop a confident self-image and sense of self-value. Ask yourself, what are your key strengths? What's your USP, your unique selling point? What's different about what you're offering that you can promote to your potential clients? And what is it that you can offer that other people don't? Something about the standard of service or the standard of product. Does it do something that other people's products don't do? You've really got to identify what it is that's unique about you and what you're offering. Okay, so think carefully about those things. So once you've done all that, then you can start to focus your attention on building your business. And in the next few videos, we'll be talking a little bit more about that. So I'd just like to say thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.